Hi everybody, Gavin Day here in the booth at the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. It's a busy day of action here. Getting things going first is the Ontario Cup final. U18 girls between Pickering Power Green and Darlington Fusion. It's been a hot couple days here in the GTA. It's not too bad right now, a little overcast. Weather, the heat's not too bad just yet. And these two teams are about ready to get things underway. Both of them played yesterday, with Pickering Power Green beating Oakville SC 2-0. Darlington beat the Oshawa Kicks 3-0 to reach this final. First things first today is the under-18 girls, followed by the U18 boys, and then the under-21 women and under-21 men. Darlington will be in blue with black shorts. Pickering, as their name suggests, has green in there, white jersey, and green shorts. We are just about to get underway here. Good little crowd in the stands, and off we go with the first of 4 games today. Many of our Ontario Cup teams have traveled across the province to play in their round-robin, knockoff, and finals matches. Room Roster, the presenting partner and official accommodation provider of the Ontario Cup, has been there along the way to assist teams in finding the best group rates and most team-friendly hotels for their overnight stays. Room Roster is also an online tournament management system that allows tournament organizers to do their job better, faster, and with fewer headaches and more profitability than ever before, all while providing tournament participants a current, easy-to-use mobile or desktop application for planning and communicating. Visit roomroster.com to find out more. Just a couple minutes in here, and a throw-in has been given to Pickering. Earlier this month, they knocked off Newmarket United 3-0 to get into the semifinals, which were here yesterday at the Soccer Centre in Vaughan. And before that, their first game of the knockout round was 4-1 over the Sarnia Spirit. Goalkeeper for Darlington today, Levanta Stagolis. She gets it out to her right back, Alicia Pallister. Tried to find Sarah Sabag, but it's a bit too hard. Now Pickering has a chance to come forward. Jillian Panancialman tried to pick out Jessica Smart. Now it's Darlington coming back the other way, but the pass is picked off. Remedios, Nicole Remedios just delivers it back to Darlington. Allison Lantagne gets it back to her goalkeeper, Levanta Stagolis. Jackson Bennett, central defender now with the ball. You hear their coach, Paul Debreau, telling them to move it around a little bit. It wants everyone to get a touch here in the opening few minutes. Lantagne back to Stagolis. Sort of in they're feeling each other out stage right now. Of course, it's a cup final. You don't want to be the team that makes the first mistake that leads to a goal. Some good jockeying there from Rachel Lewis to just let the ball run out under pressure from Rian, and Kissel wins the throw for Pickering. And it's Lewis. Throws it in. Kirsten Wesley has a few Darlington players around her. Jessica Smart. Little room to run, tries to get it into the middle. Pananciaman picked off there, though. Alicia Pallister did well. Haley Walsh. Out to the wing towards Hannah Chow Stacy. But a good tackle from Aaliyah Peterson. Darlington, though, back in possession. Samara Sabag. Lindsay Hoffman. Muscled out. Stacy Torcha starts it all over again. Resets to Kristen Wesley. Kristen Wesley back to their goalkeeper, Ariana Luke. Darlington's trip here to the finals. As I mentioned, they beat Oshawa 3-0 in the semis yesterday. They also picked up a resounding win over the London Youth Whitecaps, 8-0 in the third round back in June. There's a chance into the area, wide open, in the middle. Cuts back, cleared away. It was Darlington with a chance there. Some lapsed marking a little bit from Pickering. Hoffman crossed over towards Sabag. But Aaliyah Peterson gets her body in between the player and the ball and relieves the pressure a little bit. And now she has a chance to really clear it. Still Darlington, though. And then Jessica Smart knocks it out into touch. Lindsay Hoffman's going to take this throw. So Darlington, some early opportunities with the sight of goal. Pickering just about hanging on so far. And they'll sort of reset once again all the way back to Ariana Luke, their goalkeeper. Nicole Remedios, center back, on the ball now. Another pass picked off. Darlington playing a very good high press. It's causing some trouble for Pickering. Peterson will take the throw. Opts to go all the way back to Westley. Remedios. Darlington just giving Pickering no real options. That high press just pinning them in their own area. Wesley to Remedios, so really their only options that they have. She swings it around now. Jackson Bennett knocks it forward. Jessica Smart, and then she's muscled off by Erin DeCare, who then wins a free kick for Darlington. Good little run there from Lontang. Gets it to Emma Meadows. Meadows gets around Remedios, but not the second defender. Pickering tries to come back the other way, but it's out into touch. Darlington with the throw. Nice little breeze. Very comfortable morning here in Vaughan for this one. Ball into the middle. And the ball just trickles into Luke. Pickering will start all over again. Wesley under a little bit of pressure. And again that press. Chow Stacy. Wesley clears. And Hoffman puts the ball out of bounds, and Pickering under some pressure here in the early going. 8th minute scoreless game. U18 Girls Ontario Cup final between Pickering Power Green and the Darlington Fusion. Peterson to Wesley. Luke Swings it around. Through the middle, Remedios. Chance to break out now. Pickering. Rachel Lewis under a bit of pressure now, and sort of the movement's lost as Darlington continues to press. But swung the ball forward, Panasialman. Catherine Bulgaretti gets it forward. Lontang, though, clears. Pickering now with a little bit of possession, a little bit further forward than they've had so far. Under pressure for much of the first few minutes here. Panasialman tries the turn. Lontang clears, but it's partially blocked. Hoffman. Bulgaretti. Remedios. Bennett. Ball over the top, knocked out wide. Some good touches from Pickering. Torcha, Stacy Torcha. Wesley. Bennett. Sierra Adley picks it off, and Darlington now has a chance to counter quickly. Chow Stacy. Slides it through. It's an opportunity, but the flag is up. Emma Meadows thought she was through. Just a little bit of mistiming on the run. Flag went up for offside. It's a pretty good attempted counter from Darlington with Pickering pushing the ball forward, committing some numbers forward. Darlington very nearly caught them on the break. Smart. It's played off her. DeCare did a good job to play it off Jessica Smart. Wins a throw for Darlington. Emma Meadows. But Bennett now for Pickering. Team's trading possession a little bit. Panasialman trying to chase down Aaron DeCare. Defender wins that battle. Samara Sabag. Chow Stacy into the middle. Meadows. And there's a chance for Darlington. Shots off the post. And then goes out for a goal kick. Unlucky there. I think it was Hannah Chow Stacy who curled that one. Lovely right-footed curling effort. Ariana Luke was beaten. Her post was not. Pickering living dangerously a little bit. Now just have a goal kick, but Darlington with some very early intent here. As Luke takes the goal kick. Torcha. Peterson. Cut out Lindsay Hoffman, well done, but back to Aaliyah Peterson. Defender with a little bit of a run now, tries to slide it through. Not to the target I think she wanted to, and Levanta Stegolis will gratefully claim that one. Panasialman. Lontang on your back. Remedios. Bennett. Jessica Smart tried the turn, but Darlington defenders were there. And then Rachel Lewis, so a little nudge in the back. Concedes the free kick to Darlington. Nothing really comes with a free kick, and Pickering has a chance to start out once again. Wesley. Her pass is picked off. Emma Meadows, nice little move. Sabag gets around one defender, gets the ball into the middle, headed out, but Meadows is still there. She's on the ball. Haley Walsh. Hoffman tries to play Chow Stacy through, and just a bit too much on it, and Smart lets it roll for a goal kick. Darlington head coach David Staley shouting some orders to his team. Goal kick taken back right away. Chow Stacy. Chance to cross in, but Peterson there to get just enough on it. Wesley's clearance, though, picked out Chow Stacy. Crossed in Sabag. And Peterson will let that one go. Apart from the shot that came off her post, Ariana Luke hasn't had much to do just yet in terms of saves, but she's had to pay quite a bit of attention as Darlington's played a pretty high press, putting a lot of pressure on her defenders when they're in possession of the ball. So any slight mistake and she would have been called upon. Wesley goes through the middle. Bulgo ready. Smart. Meadows picks that one off. Check that. It was Sierra 80. Tried to find Meadows with the pass. Panancialman. Lewis. Over the top. Can't really find anybody, though. And Lontang can just usher the ball back to her goalkeeper. Lontang. 80. Hoffman. Picked off, though. It's an opening now. Pickering tries to... Smart tried to find Panancialman. Ball's a bit too hard. Alicia Pallister. Panancialman. Smart. Chance to get a ball in. Being marked. There's an opportunity. Pickering back to goal. Smart tries to turn. Puts it right into the defender. Bulgaretti. Gets a shot on target. Never going to trouble Stagolis, though, but Pickering, with a little chance on the front foot, finally gets a crack at goal. Meadows. Her pass is picked off. And then there's a free kick to Darlington. DeCare takes it. Cut out, though. Only so far, only as far as 80. Peterson with the missed kick, and Luke is smartly off her line as Sabag was closing in on her. Bennett. That pass is carved out, though. Pallister does well. Sabag, a little heavy on the first touch, but manages to find a player. Walsh towards Pallister, and it's 1-0 for Darlington. Haley Walsh slid it through nicely. Alicia Pallister there to finish. And in the 18th minute, we have a goal. The Darlington Fusion have put one past Pickering Power Green. Luke tried to come off her line, but just beaten to it. confirmation of that one here. And it's Pallister who's given Darlington the lead. Back to that high press, and now Pickering will have to find something. Hoffman will take the throw. Sabag. Peterson for Pickering. Finds Smart, but is picked off again. That pressure from Darlington. Sabag running at the defense, but Wesley is there. Not all the way out, though. And then there's a free kick. Chow Stacy knocked down. Referee with a little word for Kirsten Wesley. Bit late going in on the challenge, and it's another opportunity for Darlington. Lindsay Hoffman lining this one up. Trying to take it quickly. But Luke saw that one coming and quickly moved back into position and claimed that one. She didn't ask for, Lindsay Hoffman didn't ask for 10 yards, so the ref didn't stop the play. She could have taken that any time. She tried to catch Luke napping a little bit. Not biting on this one, though. It's a good run from the defender, Pallister, the goal scorer. But now she was caught up the field, and here's Pananciaman, one defender to beat. Lontang, though, gets a foot in. Still Pananciaman, one-on-one with Lontang, into the middle. Smart. Torcha. Goes all the way back to Bennett, and Pickering gonna patiently start again. Player down for Pickering. Sportingly played out. Looks like a substitution's going to have to be made. It's unfortunate. Nicole Remedios hobbles off the field. Doesn't seem to be too serious, but obviously in some discomfort. And in comes Shonice Cyrus in her place. Hoffman is also out here for Darlington. Looks like Madison Foot's in the game for her. Meadows. Chow Stacy tries to slide it through. Sabag. Pressure still on. Darlington. Sabag tries to get around. Lewis does well to just throw her off enough and then clears it out. Walsh. Her pass is picked off and Pickering clears. Aaron DeCare tries to slide it through. Sierra 80, Haley Walsh, but Lewis wins possession, puts it off Walsh. Nicely done by her to win a throw-in for Pickering. Down a goal in this Ontario U18 Girls Cup Final. Ontario Soccer Centre, the venue. Vaughan, Ontario, the city. I'm Gavin Day, the man with the microphone. Kirsten Wesley. Jackson Bennett. DeCare breaks that one up. But back to Wesley. Can start again. Pass well read. Madison Foot, newly on the field, cleared it up the field. Peterson Tries to go over the top. Panancialman's there. Out wide for Smart. But Foot still putting pressure on Foot, though. Comes away well, but the pass is picked off. Bulgaretti tried to slide it through, but Pallister, goal scorer at one end, clears out the pass at the other end. Panancialman back to goal. Doesn't really have much in the way of options. Up in the air, back towards her. That's well read by Stigolis off her line. Claims that one. Bennett, Wesley. Torcha. Cyrus. Meadows. Chance to run a little bit. Gets up to speed. There's a good tackle coming in. Stacy Torcha. Breaks the momentum. Still Meadows putting some pressure on. Bennett clears that one out. Sabrina Perceau. A little bit choppy, back and forth. Nobody really wanting the ball for long periods of time at the moment. A little back and forth. But it's Darlington who will have the throw. DeCare to take it. Played on nicely from Meadows. Perceau into the middle. Another opportunity. Luke's there to claim that one. Darlington having plans to double the lead. Smart, Panancialman, chance for Pickering to break. Just can't find Smart a second time, and Foot was there to break it up. Pallister, Foot. Sabag tries to pick out Chow Stanley, but Peterson there breaks that one up. Bennett. Walsh, nice interception. And then Bennett with an interception of her own. Foot. A little bit of a missed kick there. Panancialman picks it up. Smart. 2-on-4 though for Pickering. A lot of blue shirts back. As well as they've played that high press, Darlington's also done well to get back and defend in numbers. Now on the turn, Chow Stacy. A little bit of a foot race there with Luke just beating Walsh to the ball. Cyrus. Bulgaretti. Back to Cyrus. Pickering building a little something here. Bennett. Wesley. Peterson. We will take a quick little break. It is still a warm, humid Southern Ontario morning, so chance for the teams to take a quick water break. Back with you in just a moment. Team's back out. Looks like we are about ready to resume. And as we resume, Jessica Smart is actually taking a break. They're taking some kind of knock and is going to sit down. Looks like Pickering's going to make a change. Not just yet, though. So they're down a player, I believe, at the moment. And now they have an opportunity on the attack. The free kick. Stacy Torch is lining this one up. Only player behind the ball. She's going to have a go. Looks like she's lining up a shot. Torcha. But it's right at Stigolis. A little too much under that, maybe. Not enough drive, and Stigolis saw it the whole way in. Wesley the first up for the header. Cyrus overhead. Returns it to Darlington to care. Takes that one. Crossing into the Pickering half. It's a good build-up. Crossed into the middle. Sabag on the header, and it's just wide. Darlington still that 1-goal lead. Alicia Pallister scored that one. As Jessica Smart returns to the field. Looks like she shook off the knock she'd suffered and is back out just in time for Ariana Luke's goal kick. Chow Stacy. Foot. Adi has the ball taken off Peterson now with some space. Panancialman. It's off her, though. Couldn't bring that one down as they tried to counter. A couple substitutions coming in for Darlington. Hannah Chow Stacy's out. Emily Coons in her place. And Rhiannon Kissel replaced by Sabrina Perceau. Sabag. Meadows. Good run from Meadows. Wesley just with the foot in there. Otherwise, Meadows could have been through, and Peterson knocks that, or Cyrus rather, knocks that one long. Bennett Under a little pressure, turns away. Cyrus. Pickering now tries to get forward. Might have been a handball there, nothing given. And it's Perceau to Meadows. Meadows has made a few good little runs with the ball so far today. That time she tries to find Perceau, but it's picked out. Good turn from Cyrus, gets around Pananciaman. Torcha. Into the middle, Smart's there, Foot's there for Darlington, and Foot wins the battle and comes away. Coons. Some space to run, goes around. Sabag under a little bit of pressure from Peterson. Gets the nutmeg, but Peterson's not fooled the second time. But still Darlington with the throw, getting deeper into Pickering in end. Foot. Torcha, nice reading of the play, turns around to win a few yards. Tries to go over the top though. The final 10 minutes, I'd imagine there will be a moment or two added with the couple breaks that we had. Still 1-0 lead for Darlington. 18th minute goal, Alicia Pallister, the difference so far. Bennett, Wesley. Walsh, Meadows. Cyrus is there, goes in hard on the tackle, comes away cleanly on Meadows. Nice tackle from the side, gets the ball. Darlington, though, wins the throw-in. DeCare's going to take this one. Meadows again, Cyrus on her. Meadows this time gets away. But Jackson Bennett gets the foot in. Pallister. Perceau tries to get a cross in. Bennett cuts it out. And then Smart can't handle the clearance. And still Darlington looking to double their advantage with some sustained pressure, some sustained possession in the Pickering end. Some stout defending, though, from Pickering. Wesley clears it out. Pananciaman tries to poke it through. Smart in a foot race there. But Pallister knocks it back to Stagolis. DeCare. Bennett intercepts. Smart. Pananciaman. Good tackle there from Foot, and then a good pass up towards Perceau. Just a bit too hard for her, but it was some good work, though, by Madison Foot. Wesley as Pickering starts again in their own half. Bennett. Can't find Cyrus, who then looks like she drops a shoulder into Aaron DeCare, concedes a free kick. Darlington will probably take their time on this one. First half nearing its end. Would love to see that 1-goal lead taken into the half. Lontang. Wesley's done a pretty good job breaking up a lot of plays for Pickering. She's been busy. She's done a good job commanding and marshaling that back four with Jackson Bennett, her fellow center back. Madison Foot's going to take this free kick. Walsh gets a little shove in the back. Stacy Torcha. Referee spots that one. Has a quick word with Torcha. But it's Darlington who has the free kick. Pallister swings it in. Wesley there again. Not fully out though. Meadows with the head on. And there's an opportunity. And it's just put wide. Emily Coons sort of hands on the head. I think it was her shot. Goes outside of the post. Couple changes for Darlington. Emma Meadows, Haley Walsh, and Erin DeCare coming out. Going in, Rhiannon Kissel's back in. Kristen Thompson is in, and Lindsay Hoffman's back in as well. A couple of them were given a break. Jonice Cyrus, Aaliyah Peterson. Seeing a great deal of the ball today, the right back for Pickering. All the way back to Luke. Darlington still high press, sending numbers forward to pressure Pickering's defending. It's doing a very good job of things too. Pickering's having a tough time getting forward on occasion when that press is in effect. Ariana Luke and Kristen Wesley sort of just playing pass with each other. Darlington still sitting numbers high, throwing off Pickering it quite a bit, though, it seems. And Wesley has a chance to get it out, but it's out for a throw. So some very good pressure. Samara Sabag going at Wesley, going at Luke. Showing some good fitness to just sort of run back and forth between them. Coons, it's off her though. Ariana Luke still under pressure. Sabag doing such a good job there. Chance for Pickering to break out now, though. Smart. But Foot with some good pressure. Well, a little too overeager, though. Concedes the free kick. Pickering now with the chance to get it out of their own end a little bit. Bennett. Back to Wesley. Bennett under a little pressure, knocks it forward. Foot's there to break up the play. Coons. Sabag. Either an attempted shot or a pass to Perceau, deflected back to Luke. Goes long, Pananciaman. Can't quite get the touch on it. Cyrus then goes forward, but it's only all the way to the Darlington end. They're going to see out the final few minutes here. Not long left. Darlington will likely take this 1-0 lead into the break. U18 Girls Ontario Cup Final. Smart tries to hit Pananciaman. Pananciaman on the turn. Sort of squeezed out there. It was Foot and Lontang working well together to break that play. Bennett, 2 defenders on her. Has the ball taken off. Wesley there breaks that one up. That's a decisive moment. There'll be 3 minutes confirmation added to the first half. Foot. Cyrus in the way of that one. Flag is up, out of bounds though. Darlington perhaps with one more chance here to go forward. Up a goal. Alicia Pallister, 18th minute. Foot takes that one. Coons trying to chase down Wesley. Peterson. Into stoppage time now. As we mentioned, 3 minutes added. Wesley. Luke. Sabag. Squeezed out nicely. Pickering wins the ball, and then Sabag looks like she called for a push or just sort of running into the back of her opponents after they'd won the ball. Wesley. Back to Luke again. As time ticks down in the first half, Pickering's going to have to try to find one last attack, but Darlington more than happy to see them in their own end with the ball. Interception, Kissel. Sabag. Perceau now. Bennett's there. And then Cyrus on the turn. Is there time left for a quick counter? Shoni Cyrus. And that will conclude the first half. Alicia Pallister, the goal in the 18th minute, is giving the Darlington Fusion 1-0 lead here at the Soccer Center in Vaughan in the Ontario Cup U18 Girls Final. Helping the world play smarter and live more, Sports Engine, the OSA's official technology partner, is the leading provider of sport life management, web software, and mobile applications for youth, amateur, and professional sports. Powering more than 500,000 sports teams, leagues, clubs, and associations, Sports Engine features a complete suite of easy-to-use tools that help sports organizers manage, connect, and communicate with a diverse range of stakeholders, including athletes, parents, administrators, coaches, referees, scouts, volunteers, journalists, and sponsors. Going to take a break here. We'll be back in time for the second half. Stay with us, everyone. Hope you're enjoying everything so far. Seconds away from the second half getting underway. Darlington Fusion holding a 1-0 lead over Pickering Power Green here at the Ontario Soccer Centre in Vaughan, Ontario. Alicia Pallister's goal, the difference so far, coming in the 18th minute, as Darlington's employed a pretty high press to throw Pickering off their game. And we're back underway. Pickering kicks things off. Bennett. Kirsten Wesley. Aaliyah Peterson. They saw quite a bit of the ball as they swung it around the back in the first half under that high press from Darlington. Peterson to Wesley. Wesley probably saw the ball more than anybody in the first half. Pickering. Getting forward smart. Good little defensive poke. Aaron DeCare concedes the throw but breaks up the attack. Paul Debreu issuing some instructions to his Pickering team. Sabrina Perceau, good tackle by Bennett. Still Perceau going though. Walsh. Coons has a bit of room. Gets a chance to look up. Wesley's coming in. Coons with the cross in. Luke there though. Picks that one up. Perceau. But Torchia's there to break that one up. Pickering now has a chance to build. Lewis, a little bit of space. Tries to go over the top. Smart though is beaten to the ball. A little more intent though from Pickering shown thus far. They need to find a goal. They're being a little more adventurous going forward, and then Bennett there taken down. Rhiannon Kissel concedes the foul. Bennett to Wesley. Being able to get a little bit further forward, she goes over the top. Pananciaman gifted an opportunity. Good recovery though. Lindsay Hoffman gets back after a missed kick. Gets the foot in to break up what could have been a very good scoring opportunity for Pickering. Good hard tackle from Wesley. If you're a Pickering supporter, you have to like the start to the second half. Showing a little more craft getting forward. There's a shot, and it's in the back of the net. As I say, you've got to like Pickering start to the half. They've got things level. Right-footed shot. Just about from the corner of the penalty area. And we're tied at 1. Stegolis beaten. And Catherine Bulgaretti has tied the game in the 50th minute. It's game on now here in Vaughan. They're giving it the 49th minute, actually. Regardless, it was a lovely little curling strike. And Pickering now, a little wind in their sails. They've got things level. They've got the ball. Pallister knocks it all the way back to Stagolis. Not the best clearance. Pallister's going to have to work a little bit more on the second try. Stagolis is able to clear that one long. Pallister, the goal scorer for Darlington, has it picked off by Bulgaretti, the goal scorer for Pickering. Coons picks out Haley Walsh, but that one's carved out. Peterson does well there. Looks like some substitutions coming in for Darlington. Into the game, Sierra 80 returns, as will Hannah Chow Stacy. Emily Coons coming out, as is Kristen Thompson. Kissel wins the throw-in, putting it off Cyrus. And then Wesley again intercepts well. She's done that all morning. But Darlington's still coming. Chow Stacy. Wesley again breaking it up. Peterson has a chance to clear it out. Puts it off Chow Stacy. Wins the throw-in. Some good work done by the Pickering defenders. Bennett under some pressure. Able to get it out to Rachel Lewis. Has some room. Gives it right away, though. Pallister's there to intercept. And Lewis puts it out for a throw-in. Pace of the game certainly picking up here in the second half. Walsh poked away. Wesley, she's had a very good game for her team. Panancialman gets her head up. Tries to hit Smart, but it's picked up. DeCare. Pallister. Tries to slide it through to Perceau, but Bennett's there. DeCare. Meadows. Bennett clears that one out. 80 though. Opportunity to get a cross in. Gets it into the middle. Wesley again strong in clearing it, but not all the way out this time. And Jessica Smart, quite a bit of pain there. She's persisting. Hobbling quite noticeably. She's gutting this one out, though. Meadows. Gets around Bennett, but runs it out of bounds. '55th minute here in Vaughan. Pickering, Power Green, and Darlington Power tied at 1. Darlington took the lead in the 12th minute. Alicia Pallister the goal, and there's an opportunity off an interception. Not much on the shot, though, from Kissel. As I was saying, second half here, Catherine Bulgaretti tied it just a few minutes in. And it's a brand new game. U18 Girls Ontario Cup Final. Lewis being watched by Perceau. Lewis still going. Some good group defending, but Lewis still has the ball now. Bulgaretti. Torcha. Darlington about ready to make some more changes. Pananciaman quickly takes the throw, but it's cut out. Tried to find Smart, and then it's off Pananciaman. Still deep in the Darlington end, but substitutions now coming back in. Madison Foote's coming back in for Darlington. Samara Sabag, and they're coming in for Sabrina Perceau and Erin DeCare. Lindsay Hoffman's over top of this free kick. Chow Stacy. But Torcha there. Chow Stacy keeps it going. Walsh now. Got a few players around her. Gonna take some doing. Chow Stacy, Walsh almost pull it off, but it's cleared away. Kirsten Wesley. Here's an opportunity. Nice bit of skill. Deflected. And a corner. It was already going out anyway. Luke not sure if it was headed towards her goal, but a good bit of skill. Samara Sabang gets the space, gets the opportunity. Just deflected enough, and then Luke just helped it out of bounds. Corner, though, Darlington. Hoffman's going to take this one. In swinger with a right foot. The cross comes in. Luke off her line, claims it well. Slight little bobble, but hangs on. Foot comes away with it. Walsh slides it through. Sabag just not able to get to it. Cyrus. Pallister gives it to Pananciaman. Opportunity for Pickering. Carved out, though, and now on the counter. Can Darlington muster something? No, they can't. Cyrus there to break it up. And Pickering now again on the front foot. Pananciaman wins some space, crossed. Pallister again breaks that one up, though. She's been of some use at both ends. The goal in the first half and some good defensive work throughout the entire game. Pallister. Picked off. Torcha coming back the other way. Tries to slide it through. Smart trying to get to the end of it, but Foot clears it out. And Jessica Smart is essentially playing on one leg right now. Hobbling noticeably. Trying to make the effort. Pickering. A little tug of the shirt, nothing given. Cleared away. Torcha still on it. Now on the counter, Sabag beats Bennett. Chow Stacy. Sabag again. Wesley comes in a little bit late. And there's a yellow card. Looks like she had the arm up in the air, so a little over aggressive from Kirsten Wesley, and she goes into the book. First yellow card. We just entered the 62nd minute. Pallister's lining this one up. She's already got one today. Pretty good opportunity if she can just let one fly. Pallister chips this one. Not cleared out. An opportunity. Fine save. Luke there. Chow Stacy blocked. Still not over. Looks like the flag is up, though, offside. Luke got down that well there. Gets a hand to it just enough. We are still tied inside the last half hour. A little bit of confusion. Some players not sure if it's offside or a goal kick. It was offside, though. Looks like we're sorted. But it's given away. Meadows tries to slide it through, but Bennett's there. Over the top, Luke off her line. Two players there. Sabag gets a crack. Not much on it, though, and Luke grabs that one. She's been a little bit busier, making a few saves in the second half. She did give up the goal and had a shot come off the post, but she didn't have much shot at her. It's been a bit different so far in the second half. Wesley now on a yellow. Going to have to be careful. Luke to Bennett. And Darlington goes back to the high pressure. Got about 4 players forward close to the Pickering penalty area. Wesley. Getting another crack at it. This one's picked off, though. Chow, it was Walsh who did well to get there, but now Pickering a chance to go forward. Wesley. Is there an opening? Tries to put it through to Smart. Meadows. Kissel. Wesley there again. I'm just noticing Pickering seems to have two number 11s on the field. They do have a number 71 on the roster, but there's no differentiating the two numbers right now. And it took me that long to notice it. Interesting. This, though, is Alicia Pallister, and she knocks it back to her goalkeeper, Levanta Stagolis. Tries to find Kissel, knocked over. Lewis concedes the free kick. Foot. Kissel gets around one. Then Cyrus comes in with a good tackle. And it's a throw-in to Pickering. Foot to take a throw in here for Darlington. Held the lead into the halftime interval. Conceded a few minutes in. Sabag. A lot of defenders back. Can't go through. Bennett. Clearance blocked out. And Pickering will have a chance to start something of their own. Hoffman. Pallister. I heard David Staley, head coach, wanting her to get the ball forward instead of knocking it back to the goalkeeper. She turned and looked that time. Stagolis. Good control from Meadows, but taken away. Panancialman. The block leads to an opportunity. Has a crack at goal, but not going to trouble Stagolis. Peterson back to Wesley. Foot. Well cut out. Still with Darlington. 80. Pallister picked off. Good little move to get around, and then swings it in. But coming across well is Lontang. But Pickering now back into sort of the opposing third. Bennett. Cyrus. Hoffman under pressure. Panancialman pinning her in right near the corner flag in her own end. And then a little too aggressive. Called for a foul. Hoffman takes it, doesn't really get it to anybody, and Pickering now gifted with another chance of possession in their opposing half, but then they in turn give it right back. Sabag tries to find Meadows. Some good defending though. Meadows again. This time over the top towards Kissel, but Luke's off her line. Lewis. Hard tackle, but a fair tackle from 80, but still Pickering now. Torcha. Pallister breaks up the play. We're hoping for a foul, but not going to be given that one. Bennett under pressure. Gets it back to her goalkeeper. Not the most convincing of clearances, but they do come away with it, do Pickering. Foot. Kissel. Lewis watching her. And then Lewis pulls back. Kissel called for a foul. That'll take us to a quick little water break here with just under 20 minutes remaining in the second half. Darlington 1, Pickering 1. Water breaks wrapped up with the free kick for Darlington. And it's Foot who's going to take this one. Foot. Flicked back. Not out of danger. 80. Foot will get another crack at it towards Meadows. And then finally cleared Peterson there with a little bit of authority, knocking that one out. Hoffman, though, as Darlington comes again. Sabag. Walsh. Pananciaman gets around one defender, has room to run on the right now. Being watched by Pallister, gets the cross in, Foot's there. Kissel. Tries to find Meadows, but it's Cyrus there to clear it out. As Darlington looks like they're about to make another change. And Aaron DeCare will be coming in to take the place of Lindsay Hoffman. Inside the final 15 minutes of normal time here, still 1-1 score. All to play for U18 Girls Ontario Cup final here at the Soccer Center in Vaughan. 80. Meadows. Kissel. DeCare will take the throw-in. Pallister. Being watched by Bulgaretti. Pallister gets it to the outside. Appeals for handball from Darlington, not given. But Darlington now putting some big pressure on. Foot. Bit of an awkward sort of throw in, but it's allowed. Into the middle. Bit of an ambitious effort. Off balance from Walsh. Fell down as she took it, sent it high. And Pickering will get a goal kick. 77th minute. Pallister and Bulgaretti the goal scorers. Lewis under some pressure from Kissel. Kissel, though, comes away with it, but then Lewis comes back with a tackle of her own and then sends Torcha on her way. Pallister intercepts. Sabag slides it through. Gets a hand to it, but Meadows has given Darlington the lead. It's 2-1 in the 78th minute. Lovely little through ball to Emma Meadows. Luke tried coming off her line, got a touch to it, but not enough. And Darlington, for the second time, has taken the lead. This time, it's 2-1. And for the second time today, Pickering is chasing. And this time, they don't have as much time. Lewis. Cyrus. Inside of 12 minutes remaining. Torcha. Tackle there by 80, though. Now Pickering will have to play with some urgency. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They need a goal. Pananciaman, some good effort, and then very, very late on the tackle there, sliding after the ball. Certainly worth a little word from our referee. And now up a goal. Foot and Stigoulis are going to take as much time as they can. Tick down the final few minutes towards a U18 girls provincial championship. Kissel. Lewis with some good pressure, though, and shields it well. Kissel on her back, and Lewis wins a free kick. Pickering might not get many more of these opportunities in the offensive half. So Jackson Bennett on the free kick. We'll see what she can do. It's right in there. Stigoulis Not quite convincing, but able to get control of the ball off the feet of Ponsielman. Luke communicating well with Wesley, wanting her to just shielding it in until she can pick up that ball. And now Wesley's going to have to start out. Foot. Chow, Stacy. Walsh. It's a good tackle from Cyrus. Puts it off Walsh, wins the throw-in for Pickering. Wesley. Quicker, more urgent in their ball movement around the back. They know they have to get the ball forward. But time is ticking down. Under 9 minutes of normal time left. Plus whatever time the referees deem appropriate. Walsh with a good run, but her ball's cut out by Lewis. Lontang. Lewis. And then Lontang puts it off Lewis smartly for a Darlington throw. Kissel on Lewis. Lewis, some good shielding though. Letting the ball run, but Kissel's more than happy to let it take up any extra seconds. And now Darlington with another throw. With about 7 minutes remaining, do you go to the corner flag and kill the clock, or do you try to go for a third goal? Add some insurance. DeCare not able to really control that one, and it's Lewis who will get the throw for Pickering. Deep in their own end, not where they want to be as they chase this game. Sabag, good bit of skill. Not able to get around Bennett though. Lewis. Darlington going to make another couple changes. Kristen Thompson coming back in. Haley Walsh coming out. Lindsay Hoffman coming back in. And that's Erin DeCare coming out. And they also have the throw-in. They also have the lead. Now it'll be Hoffman to take this one. Looks like she's going to try to go long with it. Into the area. Meadows is there. Wesley's there to clear it up, though. Kissel. Lewis watching her. Kissel gets the cross in. Wesley gets her knee to it. And then able to put it out for a throw-in before she had conceded a corner. Still, though, Darlington right where they want to be, in the lead, with the ball deep in Pickering's end. Into the middle, here's an opportunity. Chow Stacy goes down. under Peterson's tackle. Peterson doesn't like it, but a penalty is awarded. And a chance for Darlington to just about ice this one. Meadows. She has what stands as the winner right now. Meadows for her second. And the Darlington Fusion are in sight now of a provincial U18 Girls Championship. They lead 3-1 over Pickering Power Green. Meadows second. This one from the spot. And Pickering, after coming back to tie it at the beginning of the first half, have seen it fade away a little bit late. Short-staffed in many ways. They don't have the numbers on the bench that Darlington do. Fatigue, absolutely. But they have to find something, somehow, in just 4 minutes. It's been a good fight from them. Understaffed. Panancialman. Back to Panancialman. Cyrus is trying to get onto it. Runs into the back of Pallister. But Stagolis had already had the ball. Bulgaretti there. She has Pickering's goal. Bennett. Can't find Lewis, and another opportunity for Darlington to take up some more seconds. Perceau and Coons are coming back in. Kissel and Chow Stacy are coming back out. Hoffman to take this one. Looks like it's a pretty clear hand ball there. Meadows had the little fist up. Struck the ball, and Pickering, time ebbing away from them. It's Bennett. But Perceau there to break it up. Meadows now gets a chance to head up. Is she going to go to the corner? She's going to try to put a cross in. Has to beat Bennett, though. But Bennett, some good work, rather, shielding that ball out. Luke goes short. Peterson, Wesley. Bennett. Bulgaretti tries to find Lewis, who's come quite a bit further forward as they try to find a second goal. The ball wasn't out. Play hadn't stopped. Hoffman reached down to grab that one. A little bit ill-advised. The flag hadn't got up, and concedes a free kick. So Pickering given an opportunity here. Stacy Torch over the top of the ball. If they need two, they need one now inside the final minute. Torcha. Headed up, still not out. Foot there, clears it out. And then 80 finishes the job. Wesley. Torcha. Nobody on Pickering really pressuring Stagolis. Finally they do. Perceau. Bennett does enough to just nudge the ball up. Confirmation they're going to add a minimum of 4 minutes to the second half. Pickering needing a goal within the next, you'd feel, a minute or two to sort of create that grandstand finish. They trail Darlington Fusion 3-1. Thompson. Meadows, 2 second-half goals. The difference for Darlington. Perceau. Bennett. Back to that high pressure. Darlington going to play this one to the end. And maybe try to look for a fourth of their own. Perceau. Head up. Crossed in. Sabag turns. Left-footed shot. And that will ice it. Sabag finishes one with authority. Exclamation point to make it 4-1 Darlington Fusion over the Pickering Power Green. They can just about celebrate a U18 Girls Ontario Cup. They saw their 1-goal lead disappear early in the second half, but then roared back with 3 straight goals. And Darlington within sight now of an Ontario Cup championship. Perceau. Watched by Torcha. And Torcha leaves the leg in. Nothing really malicious there. Just Torcha left the leg in. Perceau goes over top. Maybe a little winded from a hard fall. And Perceau is just going to take a breather with Kissel coming back in to take her place. Perceau laughing. I think just a little bit winded from that. Got to be not long left now. Counting down for Darlington Power. Up next at 12:30 Eastern, the U18 boys final. Woodbridge Strikers in that final, taking on the Ancaster Titans. That'll be at 12:30. Hope you'll come back and join for that one too. Day is just getting underway. The U21 Men's and Women's Championship will also conclude the day. I think there's just got to be seconds left now of the 4 minutes of time added. Peterson's going to take this one. And the Darlington Fusion U18 Girls Ontario Cup champions. They've beaten the Pickering Power Green 4-1 Hats off to Pickering. They didn't really have many options on the bench today. Darlington full value for their provincial championship. Alicia Pallister opened the scoring in the first half. Catherine Bulgaretti tied things up early in the second half. 2 more goals, though, from Emma Meadows put this one out of reach. And then an exclamation mark from Samara Sabag. Darlington, U18 girls, provincial Ontario Cup champions. Whether you need a pair of shoes or your team is looking to get outfitted in the latest gear from the largest soccer brands in the world, SoccerX.com is the place to go. SoccerX.com is the official apparel and equipment supplier of the OSA and can provide you with one-stop shopping for everything you and your team need to play, officiate, coach, or enjoy the beautiful game. I hope you'll come back in, tune in at 12:30 for that U18 Boys Ontario Cup Championship Final. Until then, I'm Gavin Day, and I will talk to you soon.